friends, it's Celeste, and today we are back with more Animal Crossing New Horizons. We are on my new island. And before I introduce you to my island's name and the residents and show you the layout, I have to tell you what an ordeal it was to get this island started. First of all, I set my Switch to the beginning of February so that I could have, a very concrete start date and help myself feel very organized with starting this island. So I am only on day 4 or 5 of playing on this island, and I haven't been able to do too much yet because I've only played here and there for like an hour or so, and most of that time was spent picking an island layout and an island that I liked. It took me forever, and that is because I was very particular this time. I had a few things that I was absolutely certain that I wanted on this island. And then I had a few things that were secondary things that I was like, ooh, I could have that, but, I could take or leave it. So the things that I absolutely had to have. I needed to have my airport and my plaza perfectly in line with each other. No, just slightly to the side, no, it's kind of centered, but it's not centered. It had to be centered. I needed to have that. The second thing was that I needed my plaza to be close to my airport, but not too close to my airport. So I needed to have room to build, but I didn't want it to be like miles and miles away. And the third thing that I absolutely had to have was I needed to have my peninsula be the big peninsula, because I have an idea to put a house on the peninsula and do a couple of cutesy things around it. So my peninsula had to be the one that could fit a house on it. Those are the things that I absolutely had to have. And I started off thinking that I absolutely had to have a east or west facing river opening, but I decided, you know what? That's not something I absolutely need. So that was something that was like a secondary thing. Another secondary thing, Blue Airport, because blue airports are my favorite airports. Third secondary thing that I kind of wanted but didn't need to have was apples, because, I love apples. And another thing that I liked but could go with or without was mums, because mums are my favorite flowers. So that was my criteria going into this. And I had so many restarts. I think on the first day that I started, I made it to 2 islands, and then I got to the island and realized, no, this is not what I want. So I restarted. And then on the second day, when I had a little bit more time, I tried a few more. I let my 3-year-old pick my island layout, even though I knew it probably wasn't going to be perfect, and then it was not perfect, so restarted again. So now we have my layout that I like, that I know I can work with. So I'm happy with it. And yeah, so we're on day 4 or 5 of this island. And I'm really excited. Now, let's introduce you to my map and my villagers and show you what I've got going on so far. So as you can see, my island name is Austen, and that is because of Jane Austen, the author of my favorite book, Pride and Prejudice, and the book that inspired my favorite movie, Pride and Prejudice 2005 version. As you guys know, my last island was named Pemberley because it was going to be a Pride and Prejudice themed island. And, the more I worked on it, I was just not feeling inspired. And I was kind of falling out of love with the game. So now I am going with a new island to try and get, my spark back. And I decided to name the island Austen so that it could be more of a, it would help me feel like it's a more broad theme of Pride and Prejudice and other Jane Austen inspired works. So that is what we're doing here. So it's not going to be like, you know, I'm doing a town layout with, you know, the town from Pride and Prejudice and all this stuff that I was trying to do before. Now I'm going to do like a more generalized like theme and have little references to the movie like I was trying to do before. So yes, this is Austen. This is my layout. I really love how it looks, and as you can see, my middle of my plaza is lining up with my airport exit and entrance, and I love that. My peninsula is one that will fit a house, and I love that. And these are my villagers. I was lucky enough to get 2 of the 2.0 villagers, which is great, but neither of them are staying because they don't fit the theme. They don't fit the vibe. As you all know, I am very particular. I am cutthroat. It is now Austen's next top villager. That is what we're going to be doing. Again, like I did on Pemberley. Let's take you around. As you can see, we did not get apples. We got oranges, but my sister fruit is apples, so I'm happy about that. At least the ones that my in-game mom sent me are apples, so I'm happy about that. I did get a blue airport, which makes me very, very happy because I love blue airports, as I said before. And I will take you over. Ignore my mess of a inventory. Let's take you over here. I haven't cleaned up yet. Don't judge me. As you can see, I have mums. So I think 2 out of 3 or 4 or I lost count. 2 of my secondary requirements is not half bad. So I haven't made much progress on the island so far. As I said, I've only been playing a little bit here and there, but I managed to get the museum and I've upgraded it, so it's going to be its first upgrade, which I love. Love that for me. I'm still working on the shop. I have to get softwood and iron nuggets, but I will have the shop up probably today. After I finish recording this video, I'm gonna play and do it. So that'll be nice. And then hopefully by the next time I record a video on this island, I will have a little bit more progress. Alright friends, that is going to do it for me today. I just wanted to pop in with a quick little video to just show you my new island, tell you how excited I am to be making more Animal Crossing content. I really think starting my island fresh with a new name and a new perspective was exactly what I needed to get my spark for the game back. Because, you know, when you play a game for 2 years, every day, almost every day, you kind of start to, I guess, lose your excitement for it. But I think starting from the beginning and, you know, having the perspective of just playing to play and making content when you want to make content, I think that will really help me to be able to share this island with you a lot better than the last one that I shared with you. Even though I really liked that island, I think I'm gonna like this one more. So if you want to come along on the journey with me to making Austen, please subscribe. And if you like me and you like my content and you like this video, hit the like button. If you want to hang out with me on any of my other social media platforms, I will have them in the description down below. And I'll see you in the next one. Bye!